Good night, good morning, nearly morning for me, and it's to midnight. So good night, good morning to you, wherever you are in the world. Day, hope it's a great day for you, or evening. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. What are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to continue our adventure on the water planet, slowly eating away at it, getting it done. Bite-sized chunks, as it may be. We were sending some steel over so that we could finish off that little area there. And then we're going to send Ali home. But we do need to come back because we need to make some sort of system. There we go, let's switch over. Make sure everything's all running. It appears to sound right. Yep, here we go. We were just sending over some steel so we could finish this off. There we go. Alright, what have we got here? We got a little bit of steel. Things are just calculating. What's going on? Yeah, that bit of steel is already earmarked for being built there. Oh, she just ran and built one. Okay, I think we've got a bit more steel in space coming over. We do. Let's come down here. Yep, we got some little in-flight 78 seconds and another one at, well, a bit longer than that. So each one of those is 200 steel, and each of these is actually 100 steel pieces for each one of these. Crikey, that's expensive. So we will just wait for it to arrive. You got any more coming? Let's check. Is there any more? There's more in the queue, yeah. It appears to be. It's just waiting for rad bolts. Which I think we're going to work on the red bolt system. Because, not necessarily for here yet, but I do want to go to Grosslin. No, not Grosslin. Oh, I thought we had a big steam problem then for a minute. Now if I go to, here's the one. The one that is opening the temporal tear is slowly progressing. It's on 65%. It is working. But it's getting all its power from when these volcanoes are erupting. I thought, wouldn't it be much nicer if we had our own power plant here? Could really give it some welly. And we could possibly even put in another couple of these red bolt generators around here and put in a bit of a system. Get a bit more red voltage, let's call it. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. Because we're just running on this one at the moment. I turned that one off because it wasn't generating enough power. I run two of them. But it is slowly working. It's slowly filling this thing up with its 65%. So, yeah, we could send someone back here. Someone. Yeah, we could send someone back here and we could build ourselves a liquid, like, pressure containment facility here. And build ourselves. Yeah, we would need a bit of space, so we could probably build it down here. They usually use, 10 steam turbines for a red bolt reactor thing, engine? Yeah. We don't need that much power, but, well, they are quite power hungry, I guess. Yeah. Then we can send all the steel back, which would be, well, iron back to be turned into steel. That would be kind of... What happened to you again? Did we just forget to replace this? Probably. Oh, was it that I raised it up? Yeah, I may have raised that up. I did. Yeah. Well, that still needs power. We delete all of this. We've still got to power that little what's it there? How are we going to do that? What's on here? A lot. Yeah, a lot. Anything nearby that we could just pop a wire through to that? No, not really, is there? The only one closest is this. And that's quite overpowered because it's doing all these doors. These doors never open, so it's not really overpowered. Yeah, I'd like to kind of drop that down and bring that power line over here. For now, what we'll do then is we'll drop this down to there. They should be able to reach 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 down from that. So that should be fine to be reached. Once they've built that, we can sort that out. This really doesn't need to be connected anymore. Yeah, we don't need to bother doing that. Don't bother. Well, I guess all the steel is loaded up then. Yep, that's the last bit of it. Let's get back to H. And see. You can actually build these last pieces. Yep, there's some steel now. So prioritize those. It's your main job. Don't do anything else, just do that. I want to see if these actually do grow by themselves, so it might be an idea to lock this door. We'll get these data banks moved out. We can go up there. I do want to get all this out. Put it there for now. It wasn't a rocket science, you know, it's just... Move all of that crap out. Yeah. As long as it's out of that main room, I don't really mind. And it gives her work to do in case I forget, you know, as you do when you get distracted by shiny things. Stop freezing, game. I think my poor computer is struggling at the moment. Running game-related things. And we also, it seems like that pump is not in liquid a lot of time now. Let me click, for Christ's sakes. Thank you. Move that up there. Awesome sauce. Oh, and get rid of that. That way we can lock that door. She can't get down here, but we'll have swept everything up. I think 5 plants is all we can manage. Who built those then? Oh, okay. I didn't realise you had enough to build that. But you do. Well, that now connects over and drops there, so we can cancel that section. We can snip that off now. And we can get rid of this. Ah, that's a relief getting rid of that, because that was a long way to walk to get stuff. We do have to move all this junk, but we can do that after we've finished. Any more here to move? Yep, there's more in that stack. I think I've picked most of it. There we go. Yeah, this is no longer in liquid. We kind of need to move the pump into a better spot. That means maybe... What is down here? Granite. We make this pipe out of granite. Run it over to there. And then deconstruct that mini pump. Now, I don't think that's probably very reachable from there, so let's give ourselves a ladder. We put a ladder in there, and I think that should be enough. What did I make that ladder out of? Granite. Okay, good. There's a bit of granite there that I haven't swept. Right, we'll leave those. If any more drops down from the sky, it should now get dropped off right here between our liquid locks, which is a nice convenient place. Halfway between where it's halfway between like being inside the base and being outside, so it's like as good as we can get it, really. We need materials inside. It's not too far to run, and I see some steel dropping out there already. Lovely. Excellent. So we made a bedroom with a rocket ship last episode. Awesome, awesome. And there's an arrow pot here which we can... What temperature does Mirthleaf like? Oh, that's fine. Aren't you a Mirthleaf in there, would you? Now, where did the berry sludge go? Let's move the berry sludge into this room. It's not really a room, just a spot. Way of being. Yeah, we can't really line these doors up, unfortunately, because of how we've positioned all this. But never mind. Then in here, I want to brick this up with plastic. Well, this section doesn't really matter. We can put a tile there. We've got to get rid of all this junk out of here. Oh, and that was the other thing I was going to do last episode. I could never quite get round to doing it. We never had the right materials available, but now we do. So it seems these are made of ore. We do need a little bit of power over here. Yeah, we can take it off of this one for now. But I'd rather run this power down here so we can run it through this side. Well, actually, that's a bad idea. That's neutronium there. Oh well, we can run it down this area here then. So we'll just run a piece of steel like that. That way we can connect it whatever we want to run from it. We can do that. And we'll get these materials back too, so there's a bit of gold amalgam coming there. Maybe we should cancel this iron ore. Build it out of gold amalgam. We don't have enough. Okay, fair enough. Start off with this. Bit of deconstruction going on. Excellent. Nice, nice. Come up the top and do that bit. Excellent. Lovely job. Is that actually reachable? I believe it is. So now let's see if we can build that thing out of gold amalgam instead. Yes, we can. And that bit of power wire needs to be built. That thing needs to be built. And we'll run this power wire in the floor like civilized beings. Yeah, let's do that for now. I do want to take, what have we got running on this? 1800 watts. Now that won't be always that way because this pump is running and that will be got rid of. We won't be using that pump. Once this water's all gone in this section, we'll be using our water from the cooling loop. That's how it's supposed to be. Which means we want to prepare this line here. I want to run igneous pipe straight across there like so. Now there's no ladder or anything here. You're going to have to put one in. Go there, and there. And that can be on a 6. We've still got quite a lot of water to run out. And this bit I want to be done on a 7. I'll have to rearrange the power to get to it as well. Okay, so we'll have to do that, and then we can deconstruct that bit. All of this section should be the 7. That should be the next port of call for duty after she's done this. Put this bit on an 8 as well. Oh, and that bit on an 8. Now you should be able to get the steel now. It's all dropping here. It's a bit annoying because you've got to put your suit on and off every time you go and get some. So maybe it's not the best place to put it. I was thinking of being a door here so that she can maybe reach through the door. I'm not sure if that will work. One of these pneumatic doors, placed it sideways, like so, and then got rid of these so she could literally get her head into it. In that case, I'd probably want to drop these doors level with this. Yeah, that would probably be better, wouldn't it? If I could drop that level with that and somehow brick that up. It means that would have to come down. No, it wouldn't have to come down. We might need to place a block here and here to make that fall down, because we're going to lose our airlock. Let's see what happens if we do it on this side. I'm intrigued to know. I place a block here. That block can be built. Right, this is all on an H, so she might not get time to do this. Cancel building that. I don't want to make it out of sandstone. I want to make it out of... Put a load of igneous rock there. So let's build that out of that. I want her to get this done if she can. She's got enough steel to build it with. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she should have enough steel there. Excellent. 150 kilos. That should be just about right. What you need. 100 kilos. That's all she picks up though, which is rather annoying. Once she's built that, we'll get rid of this tile and see whether this actually splits. Got 100 kilos there. And it's a vacuum out here. Well, there is oxygen out here at the moment, but it will slowly... Well, let's have the blossom seeds. Why not? Actually, why is that oxygenated out here? There's quite a high concentration. Uh-oh. There's a tile she couldn't reach. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's because I triple thicked that piece there, didn't it? Where did the oxygen all come from? It's down to micrograms. Now, even if she builds this, I might wait a minute, because I kind of like having this vacuum in the middle. Helps to stop any temperature transfer from when the rocket takes off, and this becomes an inferno. Get that steel built. There we go. And if you build this, you'll have something to do on breaks. Should be able to get that material from just here. Why I did it that way? What we could do is get rid of these airflow tiles and put this airflow tile and put in a fire pole there. Make it a tiny bit quicker. Not a lot. Well, now you have a party line phone, and I don't even think that'll be a room, will it? Missing decor item. So we definitely need a decor item. Let's put one of these in here. And it's a... phone's ringing. Phone's ringing. We might have to give her a bit more time now to build things. On break and stuff, because she'll want to come and speak on the phone. Yeah, we may have to up her schedule with one extra downtime slot, because she won't have time to do it otherwise. Yeah. By the time she's been into base, come for a chat on the phone, eating her dinner, all of those things. Yeah, she probably needs an extra. Trying to keep her downtime slots pretty low. I want to see what she does if she comes out and tries to use the phone. Usually she'll stand by that or come and stand in by the water cooler. I want to see if she... Let's see if she's got enough time to actually use the phone. Time she's run through and got on it. You don't have enough time to get to bed. La 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 la. Well, she's definitely having a nice chat. Is she going to have time to get to bed? Let's change this to your bed, Ellie. Otherwise, you're not going to have time to get to bed before. You have time to eat? Well, I'm not sure she had time to eat, but we'll get that built when she wakes up and we'll put a seed in it. If she ever gets round to it, I have to force her to put the seed in because she just doesn't want to do it. But we've got glass laying around, so that should be a fairly quick job. Although sleeping with your Atmos suit on probably isn't the most comfortable of things. Here she goes. If I click Ellie, check out her, where is it listed? Atmos suit. And she's going to do something anyway, which gives the suit a chance to fill up with air. Where are you going now? Oh, she's going to get the berry sludge probably. No, the glass. That's it. That's where the glass is. Right there. Here comes another container of steel. Yep, get your suit back on, Ellie. Well done. Good job. And we could relieve her of the... No, we still need her to wear the suit. Now I want to have a mirth leaf seed in there. And he's got low priority on such things as these. I don't know where she's off to now. Probably to build this tile here, which is fine. Yeah, it says under construction there. I want to see what happens. But I'm going to leave all this oxygen to vanish before we delete this tile. Because I want to keep this a vacuum if I can. We could lower that to the same height as this by doing it very simply. Then that'll be a lot better for us. Yeah, I think so. Build that liquid pipe, will you, Ellie? Make all of that. That's your new priority in life. Get this all built. There should be a bit of plastic down here and everything you need. That way we can carry on pumping out the water. Hopefully before this thing erupts in 30 cycles. Although we've been pumping this mini pump for so long that I'm actually inclined to put a big pump in instead, to be honest. Might actually get the job done a bit quicker. We'll let that run for a bit and see what it's doing. Because it's right smack in the water here, so it should be a bit easier. We could put a mesh tile there and mop that up, couldn't we? Yeah, we could. Will you power the damn thing? It's not going to do anything if you don't power it. He deconstructed the other piece, so there is steel here. There's enough to build it. You didn't need to leave to get more steel, you know. There is steel here. Oh, aluminium. Okay, fair enough. Didn't make it out of steel. It's my fault. Blame the boss. There we go. Now it's running. It should be pumping pretty much only water at this point. Oh. Well, that was fabulous. Yes. Well, okay. Well, we'll deconstruct you. I think we'll put a normal pump in. That was great, wasn't it? Very effective. Where is she? She's found another job to do. Oh, she's running that pipe there. I'll let her do the bit that she's got. And make this a much higher priority so that she gets more likely to do it. And make that a much higher because I want to get this tile done. It's very important. We're down to 20 milligrams here. We need micrograms to actually make it disappear out into space as carbon dioxide and oxygen. I don't know where it came from. Where did all that carbon dioxide come from? Crikey. Yeah. It'll evaporate into space. It'll disappear all by itself. We don't really need to do much. If I go to plumbing and I get us a pitcher pump. Now, where do we want to put it first? Yeah, maybe. Then we can move it along. And we'll just mess around with the power. No, that's in exactly the right spot. It's just the pipes. Okay, good. Build that on a high priority. Would like to get this water situation sorted. Right, good, nice. Build that one. Yeah, she got the other job because I put them as a 9, so she'll come back and get this done. Which is fine, I don't mind. That's the problem when you've only got one duplicant on a place and you give one job one side and one job miles away the other side. And you wonder why neither job gets done because they're spending most of their time running between jobs. Yeah, and I think dropping a fire pole down here would be useful. On this side here to maybe this point, maybe a bit lower because we're going to pump all this water out eventually. Build it up, build it up. I have not seen this thermosensor click on. This tapidizer has not been actually active. Perfect. Let's see, can you pump out any more water? Oh yeah, there's some water coming out. There's some more. There's some more. Excellent. Polluted should just drop straight back in here again. And the water will bypass and get dripped out the side there, which is fine. Rid of it. We could have dripped it in here and then pumped it through the system and got rid of it, but it can stay down there. One day we might stick a pump down there and get rid of that, but for now, not an important job. Excuse me. Throat's still recovering. Right, so what's she doing now? She's finished. Oh, she's not finished doing that. Gonna go in there to use the toilet. That's fair enough. One thing we could do for her here would be to give her a toilet. But that would probably require making a sort of a sneaky way up here where she could use the toilet and it would just disappear into space. Which I'm not really sure I want to do that. If we make it out of here, then it would polluted wood off gas, and then all this would be polluted oxygen. Don't really want. Yeah, most of the oxygen has evaporated into space now. It's down to micrograms and it's just disappearing. We're left with the carbon dioxide to get rid of. Not entirely sure where it all came from. Maybe it was something to do with when we were digging down here and we let a pocket of it out or something. I don't know. Maybe there was a little pocket of carbon dioxide in here we released. Like this, you know. Pockets of gas. This one's got oxygen. Oh, she's having a chat on the phone. Let's check her schedule and see. By the time she's got onto the phone, she's run out of it's into bedtime now. That's not good. Yeah, this is her, isn't it? As long as she finishes that before she goes to bed. An SS Napmaster, the rocket ship bed. As long as this is still blue, then she will fully sleep until she's fully recovered. I'm going to set this when she wakes up. It's a low priority because it's farming. As soon as she wakes up, I'm going to hit that with a priority command. As long as they make it to bed before the blue squares go, or yeah, blue, then they will carry on sleeping even though that is work time now. Right, Ellie? I'm going to put that onto a higher priority and I'm just going to move you just to disturb you from whatever job you just got. Now you should get this job. I think they're up here, these Smurf seeds. I think they fell out of the pod. Yeah, they did. So hopefully she'll get this one as well. Nope, she only got the one. Oh well. Thanks, Ellie. You don't always need to keep the job on a high priority. Sometimes you can just click it on and then click it straight back off again. And once they've got the job, they'll complete it. Right, is it a right temperature? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, good. And that likes 20 to 50, and we're on 43.3 in here. That's pretty good. Our cooling loop is coming up at 42.9 at the moment. And this loop is returning at 40 degrees. Now it's coming in here, dropping some of its temperature into this water. As this is dormant at the moment, you know, it's kind of just warmed this water up to what it wants to be. And we're only using the one aluminium pipe because when I had 3 pipes in here, this whole thing was supposed to be radiant piping. When I had those 2 and 1 down here as aluminium, it was dropping too much heat into this polluted water. Too much. That's crazy. How can it be too much? Right, so we've got to prepare this section before this runs out of water. And we've got to get this finished off. I'm tempted to plant these 2 and just have the piping installed, but I don't think we'll ever use them. So the pipes here will be able to go into that one, but we will snip off those 2. So they'll exist, but they won't be being used. Just because of the amount of water that this cool slush geyser gives out. Working that out, I think we can afford maybe 5 to 6 plants. And that whole thing, this whole entire base has been based on that. once I see that this is no longer running any water out, and it's always polluted, we'll move this pump to here and hopefully we can get this bit out as well. Yeah, there's one weird obsidian ladder in the middle of all the others, and an obsidian tile that somehow got there. So yeah, there's a little bit of water there, and there's water on these two as well. What I think I might do is stick a mesh tile right here, and we can mop that off. Just build that. You make that on a 7, I'll make this on an 8. Make that on a... yeah, this can be a 7. I'd prefer she had stayed there and got that done, but that was my fault for making that an 8. And now she's rushing in to come and build it. And by the time she's built it, she will then leave before she mops it, so that won't work either. We'll just put a mop order on it and hopefully get her on it before that water level changes too much. In fact, I might just only let her in and not let her back out again. That way I can put the mop order on it. And it should be the only job she can reach to do, so... no, she's taking the sandstone down here. Interesting. Yeah, now this should be the only job she can reach. You can mop that up. Perfect. You got rid of that. Now you can leave and that mesh tile can be deconstructed. You can put a ladder back there. Well, there is a job you can reach. Harvesting that. Well, I suppose so. I'm not entirely sure if they self-harvest, so I need to find out. But it does feel like an awful waste of water because you're pumping 160 kilos a cycle into that plant and it's just sitting there ready to be harvested. But maybe that we do need a dupe to be resident on this all the time. Yeah, let's stop doing that, shall we? Disable building. I don't think that's overly necessary, do you? No. Right. Get rid of that, and you can build a ladder in its place. And sweep out that as well. All these sweep... oh, not sweep. Move order. All those move orders are very low priority. Fine. I just want this built. This is the priority to build so that our cooling loop is ready to run through this way, and then this will go in the reverse order when it's finished. Run through here, up and out. Back into there, but it will be following this route, so we'll have to build another pipe here, probably in the floor. We made this so thick because we kept getting pressure damage. Now it's triple thick. We just need a little bit of preparation so that when this water runs out, we've got some, you know, something to run through here to keep this cool. It may be that it's not necessary. I think this is just purely running polluted now. I'm not going to change it until she's finished building this, because this needs moving over there. In fact, I'll put it in, but we'll put it in on a lower priority. Put there, and then the power line. Go back there again. And we'll check for liquids. Yeah, these two tiles here need mopping. Got to try and get rid of this water out of here. And then, hopefully, if this doesn't have a leak again, we should be good. It shouldn't do, there's no reason for that to leak. Going to get some materials. It's amazing how the dupes always know exactly where everything is. They can just run and pick it up. Oh, now she's going to drop it. There you go, it's floating back down. Oh well. That's one of the things that they programmed into this game that just seems very odd. Is that you would program into the game that if your duplicant was gets the job order to go home to bed or go to break, that they just literally drop what they're holding. Which could be quite critical in a game like this. That could be a pot of magma or something. I suppose it adds to the duplicant value of it, like the humanness of it, or the duplicantness of it. We're going to place another tile in there to even this edge up. And then we're going to slowly brick this in with plastic. It's going to take a while, and it's probably not necessary. We could just brick the roof in with plastic, couldn't we? And then we can do these tiles underneath in plastic and the water won't drip out and escape. That's keeping our things cool, our stuff cooled. Well, there you go, Ellie. You're getting a bit of a chance to chat to your friends. Talking to two friends. Who are you talking to? Does it say? Oh, we went to Lavini. We have a look. And then, yep, Catalina's on the phone. And if we went to... they're all asleep. Nobody's on the phone here. I think they get bigger and bigger bonuses. Depending on how many people they're talking to and where they're at. If they're all on different islands. Once he's finished going through this water, and working in this horrible environment, then we can, like, maybe just put a Atmo suit point down here. So if she only puts an Atmo suit on when she comes down here, that would probably be better. Yeah, probably. Let's see what job she decides to do now. There's plenty of little odd jobs around. There's things to be moved and stuff and things. Who knows what she's going to decide to do. I would like to brick this in here, but I'm a bit worried about coming in and disturbing this, because there is a bit of water there. Wouldn't matter if that got out, but if this started pumping out salt water, we could be in trouble. Building the pipe and the ladder system at the same time. I don't really want to leave this ladder system in, because then she'll keep using it every time she comes along here. But I don't really want her to. The water will come in, it will go around the system. That will come out here. We want it to come up. Then we want it to come along and rejoin this, where it was, this piece will be empty. So it can come along here and up there, and that's probably the best. And then it can come down in. Yes, we'll want another one of those right there, I think. It should all be on an 8. Yeah, good. And this should all be on a 7, so that gets done after she's finished this. Got a bit of work to do because she's got to go quite far to get the materials and all that crap. Yeah, sorry, Ellie. It's a pain in the arse. You gotta go round, get to the other ladder because you can't reach. Now you can. Now you should be able to hop across to build that ladder. There, that should speed things up a little. Three more pipes to do there, and you're done with this section. Awesome sauce. Now, we did put in Up here, I did tell her to fill that with igneous. There's 9.7 tons of it left up there. And it's useful for building with inside the base because it's nice and close to get to. How's the oxygen, the carbon dioxide situation? I want this to be a vacuum. It's slowly evaporating. Very slowly, but it is going. Yeah, I don't want to risk deleting that and this breaking and then carbon dioxide getting trapped in the middle here. Don't want that. Even though carbon dioxide is a terrible conductor of heat. Now this section can be put up to an 8 now. We want this bit done. We could replace all these wires with aluminium now and get our steel back, couldn't we? That would be a good use of time, I think, maybe. Where are you, Ellie? Come on. Finished in there now. Let's get your ass over here and do some work. Yeah, I'm not going to move that. It is going down. Yeah, every time I check it, so it's lower than it was. So that's a good thing. I think we'll get rid of this gold amalgam airflow tiles. Pop those out. They were useful while we needed them, but we don't need them now. What do we build the pump out of? Now we can get rid of this pump now. You can go. Yeah, get rid of that one. I think we'll get rid of the wire as well. And that can all be built. And we got 2 tiles here to mop. Well, there's water on these 2. We need to do the same thing again where we put in mesh tiles. There and there. So we'll leave those as a lower priority and let this pump get running. You can reach all the wires. Good job. Excellent. That running. Come on. Now you can pump. Now it should remove this water. Any luck? Might take a while to get hold of it, but it should get it. If not, we'll brick under here and push the water out. One little dot came through, but nothing else. Ah. Well, that's not useful for us, is it? Right, that needs to be upped to an 8. That, please. What you doing down here? Oh, so you're going to build those. Good. What's that? Is that polluted water there? That can be emptied. Yep. Don't know where the bottle of water went. Oh, I reckon she put it in there. Right. Don't bother turning that off then. That helps. That helps clean up the dirt, the clean water. Right. We can mop this. We can also stop her from leaving again. Mop these 2 tiles up for us. Perfect. Thank you very much. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. We might have to get rid of this pump and just put some bricks here to push this water out because it's not moving. It's not going down. It's just pumping from here. So we'll deconstruct that. Better let her out again. Don't want it to be trapped in here. Okay, what have we got down here? We've got granite. Let's use some granite tiles. Granite tiles, please. Yeah, let's make them high so she does them. Next. Build those. Build those, please. If you don't build that one first, you build these two. No, you're not going yet. Sorry. Build these. Go on. Yep, build that one. Oh, it's pushed some water there. Well, that's a pain in the ass. I was hoping to delete it, just brick over it and it vanishes. Boom, that's gone, see? Now you can go to break. Bye. So if we put a mesh tile there, we should be able to mop that last bit of water out. And job done. Excellent, that's the last piece of water there. Go to liquids, it's easier to see. And there is a bottle of water here that we can get rid of. We'll either put it in there. Why is it outside of rec room? No, that's not a rec room, that's a dining room. Yeah, that's a great hall. And this is a rec room. And that's a private bedroom. And what else does she need? Not really sure, to be honest. That's where I want the food moved, which is up here, a berry sludge. And that put here. Another reason for keeping this as a vacuum, because if we send food over, it'll be dropped here. It'd be nice if that was still a vacuum. Ooh, ethanol. No, I don't want any of that. Carbon dioxide is down to micrograms now, so it shouldn't take long before that's gone. There we go, back to this view. Yeah, some milligrams at the bottom, but it's micrograms at the top. Or it's evaporating into space. No, I don't suppose you call it evaporating, but never mind. Didn't you have time to go to the party phone line today? I don't think she did. Now, once the food is moved to there, we could set this as a dining table. And make that a nice high priority for the morning. That'll be our #1 job. And it might be worth putting a little Atmos soup system here once this water is pumped out. I think that'll be a good idea, actually. A little Atmos soup checkpoint there and make that the only way to get through into this system. And then if there's a duplicate here, if that's their job, then they just run in, put a suit on, come down, harvest the plant, and run back out again. And the berry sludge is now there, so this will now be set as Ali's mess table. So that's nice. This brick I want done. Do that on a higher priority, please. Now these need doing. Otherwise I'll never get done. Make that a higher priority so that she sweeps this place out. Get rid of all this crap. Problem is when you click on the move command, it doesn't actually give you a chance to prioritize until after you've clicked the where it's going. Then you can prioritize where you're moving it to. And of course I want this water bottle moved. We can put that in here. It'll take her a bit of backwards and forwardsing to get it done, but let's also mop. Where's my mop command gone? That tile there. And that should finally be the rest of the water removed from this place. Excellent. Well, we'll still have to come in here, unfortunately. Because these pipes will need removing and redoing. And have it go in the opposite direction. It will come down, in, up, across. Or maybe just go straight across here and up. We'll want it to come to, say, there. Build it out of granite because we will have quite a lot of granite handy. We might, yeah, I'll have to come inside to get that one. And then it will go along this area and join back into this. We won't need a bridge because this all won't be here. This will be gone. Priority of an 8 on that. And that is actually a damaged tile that's waiting to be repaired. There's a lot of crap down there to move, isn't there, Ellie? Christ. There's a lot of junk. Sorry, Ellie. I didn't realise there was this much crap. There you go. We'll just watch her going backwards and forwards, dropping off all the junk. There's another bit there. Excellent. And what are these made? These pipes? Sandstone, really? Construction errand. If they're just construction errands, build them. Yeah, and then all the materials will be there where we can lock this door and prevent her coming in. Once everything's been moved out of the way. As I say, we'll still have to move this, get rid of this pipe and everything, so she'll have to come in at some point. What are you doing? Is she not on the loop? I think she is. Move to there. Steel. Move to there. That steel can be moved to there. Obsidian can go. The steel, that can also go. That bit of plastic's got to go. And hopefully we've remembered everything. Go. You'll get the bottle now because that was the only job. I'm going to put that right there, which is a stupid place to put it. Should have put it right here, but never mind. Oh no, that was quick enough. You can put that there. We can go empty. And pick up the rest of this junk and get it out of here. That polluted water can be emptied. Just empty it in situ right there. Okay, slowly getting it cleaned up. One duplicate labour force, while all the others are idle, doing nothing. Lazy suds. Well, My fault for not sending more dupes, but you know, Ali's kind of efficient in her own way. Alright, maybe she's not that efficient, but you know, she gets it done. She tries the best. I want this mop job done, but I don't think she wants to do it. I'm gonna do that so that when she comes in, she realizes she can't get back out again. Yeah, that unfortunately means you'll pick that up and drop it again, doesn't it? Oh, it keeps its job order. Interesting. Now you can deconstruct that. Oh, and she's let the water out. That's good. Now we'll let her out again. We'll let you out. We'll move this piece of steel there. And we'll move this water to the same spot there. There you go. Excellent. So, I want to get rid of this pipe here. Get rid of that crumb. We will have to come in and delete this, so we've got to come in and tidy up once this water's pumped out. After lunch. Alright, see you later. Have fun. Right, let's check that Grosselin is working okay. And when the weird effects drop off, yep, it's got some bog jelly to eat. Got lots of bog jelly to eat. Wow, you have, haven't you? You struggling to eat all the bog jelly quick enough? I don't have anything else to eat. So let's see, is this keeping up? This is off at the moment, so obviously isn't hot enough in here. That dormant again. Yeah, it's dormant for 30 odd cycles. That's absolutely fine. We've got it set up now that this thing can definitely, this pump system definitely keeps up perfectly fine. And this can keep up with sending the stuff back home. This is the one I'd like to give power source to, because it's only getting its power from the volcanoes. And I want to send all this iron home, dropping it in here. There is a lot of iron there, stacks and stacks of it that we could be turning into steel. And the only way to do that is to get a duplicant to come here, because Muggins here put this conveyor loader out of reach of the sweeper because I built this floor. This thing, I wasn't sure if it needed one, but I built one in not realising, hey, that means now the sweeper can't actually see the conveyor loader. So we've either got to move the conveyor loader somewhere better, like there or in here or whatever, somewhere or other where the sweeper can see it, or get rid of this floor. Yeah, so I set the timer on it so it would just send a little bit each day of iron, and eventually it would catch up if it kept sending a little small amount each time. But I think we could do with a much better power system. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe not. And this has all been culled again. Someone look injured to you there? Yes. These are all not running. So, what are we doing about the water now? Are we blocked that now? Is that a thing? I think we stopped sending it from the other side, but what I'm going to do is snip this. If we send any more, it won't come through now. And that is all sent from these two tanks. They come through these sieves and desalinators and get sent straight over to where we need them. But unfortunately, I don't think we really need it anymore. There's more bog jelly going through, getting sent to Grosselin to be fed to the tree. Excellent. Things are tidying up. I like it when we get to this stage of our build and things are, you know, getting all cleaned up. Yeah, you can reach that pipe, can't you? Yes, you can. When this comes through, it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then in. So maybe we don't need this one. You'll get rid of all this, and all this will go. All of that can go. We can actually do that now, because we've got rid of all the water. we can get to that point, reconstruct these things. Meanwhile, she's busy putting everything there that needs to go there. He's on a 9, mind you. That should be being done in priority to this. Interesting. She doesn't want to do that. Yeah. Oh, build it all anyway. It's got to be built. We want it built before this water runs out, so get it done. Basically, instead of the water coming up here and going across here and up here and dripping in, it will just be rejoining the cooling loop and going round and cooling everything down. And we may actually actively cool it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. This is 42.9, which is a tad hot. If you ran that through an aqua tuner and took 14 degrees off of that, you'd have what, 29 degrees? Yeah, that's much nicer. Running through the base. I don't really want to actively cool it because this whole planet water is our coolant for this, well, our heating element, let's say, for this polluted water that's going to come out at -10. We need to warm that up, otherwise it will kill the plants. They won't like that very much. I can't believe that this is on a 9 and it should rather build this on an 8. Oh well. All got to be done anyway, so let's see. Get that done a bit quicker, please. That'd be nice. She can only carry 4 pieces of pipe at a time, even though she can carry a lot more in weight than 4 pieces of pipe. Okay. Down you come, grab 2 more bits. And run all the way around. And put them in. Excellent. They'll be ready to go when we've pumped out all this water. Or as much of it as we can, anyway. Now what are you taking 200 granite for? Where are you going? Ooh, this one. Okay. There we go. That's that one done. I'd like all this stuff moved as well. Where are we going to move it to? There. Move it to there and move that to there. There you go. And this blob of stuff can be moved as well. Not a high priority. Leave that on a 6. I'm not sure where she's taking things now. Oh, that's reed fibre, isn't it? Yep. She loves to do those, but she won't do these. This is kind of odd. Hello. Will you move this stuff? No, she'd rather move that stuff than this stuff. That's crazy. Why would you rather move that? Well, once you've moved it, you've got to do my jobs, haven't you? Yes, you do. And it wastes a bit more time for this water to pump out, so I'm not overly bothered. We want to build this fire pole back in situ. Now this would be a good moment if you were going to make this into like steam turbines here. This would be a good point to actually just allow your 3 tiles worth of water. Pump out what you want, put your bricks in. And you'd get an automatic vacuum. That can be emptied in situ. Oh, she's going to put it in there. That's fine. That gets rid of it. I like this done as well. Let's do this on a 7. Yeah, I'm going to cancel that because it doesn't seem to be working, does it? Let's move that steel to there. Move that bit of sandstone. No, hang on, we'll wait until she's finished doing that. Move that piece there. Move that to there, and a bit of obsidian can go as well. Okay, run down underneath. There's a power line there, we can deconstruct that. And we can prioritize all of this. Rid of that for me. Yep, you're getting lots of jobs everywhere, aren't you? All over the place. Let's deconstruct this automation as well. So we've got to go. Oh, no, she's off to lunch. Okay, fair enough. That can go deconstruct. And now we've got all this to sweep up. We've got granite and everything. I'm not going to do all that on that move here command. I think it might be quicker. Put a storage bin here. Made of igneous. Yeah, let's make that out of igneous. And we'll just put a storage bin there, set it to materials, and sweep it all up. And I do want to drop this ladder back down. I think it will look a bit neater. Maybe that's the wrong material to use. But yeah, there's granite in here, isn't there? Let's not make it out of that. Let's make it out of granite. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh, not that one. Okay, good. So this should be all done. When that's put there, we'll sweep all the crap out of here into there. And then destroy that and leave it all up there. Rather, it wasn't in this area. These don't have any plants in them. Shall we plant a plant in them just so it looks right? We can, like, it's the plant itself, I suppose we got to suppress, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Suppress. Press. Now, how are we going to do that? Because I want to let her in down here, but I don't really want her coming in this section. Now, we don't have a door on that, so we could put a door here instead and brick this up. And she's got to run round to come in. Nah, there's no point. That's just more effort for no reason. I wish that wasn't like that, but if I try digging this tile out above it, I'm pretty sure this is going to instantly break again. And hopefully she's coming back to do some work now. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. I'm going to start doing a little, like a little spotlight on other games that I've played that I enjoy. So we'll start doing the odd stream of a different game. It might not be like a series like this is, but it'll just be the odd sort of like, you know, let's just have a game of something or other. A little sort of, this is what it's like, this is how you play it, and, you know, I find it kind of fun, you might like it too. And that'll just be the odd little sort of like 2 or 3 hour stream Just focusing on a new game that you may not have seen before, that I find kind of fun or interesting or whatever. I'm trying to find a way of seeing if I can record on like a tablet screen or something, because there are a few games that would be kind of fun to show. And he's coming to build that now, so we can make that into storage. We'll make one of these move up to there, let's say, just to give her some jobs to do in this area so she doesn't wander off. It's going to take me a minute to set this up. We've got granite, plastic, steel, sandstone, obsidian. Oh, where's she gone now? I probably need more rock. Is this carbon dioxide still? Yes, it is. Come on. Where did all that carbon dioxide come from? Is this carbon dioxide in here? No, it's a vacuum. Good. So we can get through here. You'd put a little ladder up here and just brick this in. I think it would look a lot neater. We've left this ladder in just so we can delete this pipe when we're done. Right, you. I want to go raw mineral. Oh crap, where'd it go? I want to go manufactured steel and plastic. And just see if she moves it all. So she's going to move it from there. This is going to be then set to sweep only. And then, big sweep job. There you go. You do not need, where are you going? We're going up that ladder. Now you're going down. What have you changed your mind for? Oh, okay. See, that's what I want to stop her from doing. I need to see they will self-harvest. I need to either have a door here and not let her through it. But the problem with the door that allows water through the pneumatic door is that you can actually reach through it and harvest. Really can. That's polluted water. Cancel sweeping. We'll just empty it here. Yeah. Ah, that's been done. What's that? That's iron ore. We need to either move that. Come on. We'll move it. We'll move the iron ore up there by hand. I don't think she'll move that. What's that? There's a bit of aluminum. Move to. What's here? Obsidians. Well, I don't know where that's going either, so we'll move that. Isn't that where you bloody want? Excellent. We got rid of a lot of junk. I'm thinking of removing this layer of tiles here because it might make this water level drop a little, which will make me feel a little bit happier. Oh, well that did a lot, didn't it? No, I want tiles, please. Be careful not to accidentally deconstruct something I don't want to. Yeah, that might just release a bit of the pressure here. This water level goes down because it's very high. 1,000 grams all the way along here and an extra bit there. Move that. And one last bit to move, bit of sandstone, and it's all nice and clean. Right, we do have a chart, one more task we've got to do. If the game will let me, we've got to move this stuff out of this conveyor loader. So I'm tempted to move this conveyor loader anyway. I don't know where to. Maybe, no, I don't want to put it there. Maybe here. You have to be in range. The bottom tile where the green thing is upside down. It's got to be here. It's got to be within this range pattern. Nah, sod it, we'll leave it where it is. Who cares? Right, okay, so we want some conveyor rails. And we can make conveyor rails out of, well, we'll use our steel. We'll go to there for now, get that bit built. The power wire is in situ, it's there. So we can connect it through this liquid tepidizer into our main system here. The tepidizer hopefully will never be used. So this power on here, you can take off 960 watts off of that because this should never need to come on. It's just a fail-safe, but it should never need to be used. I'm going to move that bit of sandstone to there as well. I'm going to prioritise removing those. How are we getting on with pumping this bloody water out? It seems to be taking forever. Really, how quickly that water pushed in. How long it's taken us to pump all that out. Crikey, 10 kilos per packet per second. That was a lot of seconds of... oh, crap. He's always off to bloody... Yeah, that's why I didn't want to give her too many break time slots. To be honest, doesn't really. If she didn't need the toilet, she wouldn't have to run all the way back there, would she? Now, what could we do about that? Could we run her a toilet somewhere? We could make a little bathroom, a little toilet somewhere where she can go in, have a pee. Maybe right here. We could put a toilet in here. As the water runs through this section, she could have a wall toilet in the wall here. Then we'd have to move this gas reservoir. We could potentially move it. Don't want to. And what happens if this water level ever got up to this high? And well, if it got up to this high, I think we'd be in trouble anyway. But yes, okay, right. Just trying to think of a way of doing it. I normally would put a wall toilet somewhere where it comes out into like space, the vacuum of space. If we put any like secret ladderage in to get out into space to have a pee, we'll be bypassing our atmosuit section, which is wrong. I don't want to do that. I certainly don't want polluted water being pooped out here, where it will off gas and leave a very thin layer of like this micrograms of carbon dioxide. So to be polluted instead. Ooh, shovel legs. Lovely. Back to Lavini for those, I'm afraid. So we'll come in here. Choose a blueprint and we'll have shovel legs. And as soon as they drop out, we'll click sweep. Sweep. And sweep. We'll make sure they get put in the right places and not dropped somewhere where they shouldn't be. Oh, the base is nicely pressurizing now. Look at that. These are flashing red. They haven't done that all game. Because Illa is making its own air now. Not using air from the base. It's making its own from here. And it's pumping it into the suits. Pumping it into the base. Yeah. This section is filling up with hydrogen, so we do want to make a way of letting that out. I might make another door up here. And we'll need to put a deodorizer this side of the door. Run some power through to it. Like that. So we can clear this area and make it clean air. There. Use your micronutrient fertilizer made from this machine. Automatically makes fertilizer. That's nice. It's nice when you've made something and it slowly actually works correctly. This has become like a food storage. I don't really want to turn this area into like toilet. That seems bad. But we do have water flowing up here. We could easily divert some into like a little bathroom just here. Maybe we could do that. We could give the duplicant that stays here their own couple of toilets, a shower. And did we have a bleach stone here? That's a problem. I don't want bleach stone being carried around. No, there's no bleach stone. So you'd have to have a hand wash situation to clean your hands. You have to have a sink. Yeah, because I don't want bleach stone off-gassing around the place, do I? Yeah, that would be bad. What are you doing in there? Up to something. Gonna harvest another plant now. And take that away. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's finish this rail off at least. Get it out of the room. We go to there with it. Then at that point it's up to us where we want to do things, how we want to move stuff. Yeah. Bit better then. In fact, when this is empty, I'm tempted to move this pump into this room and pump a little bit of this water out, because we did get rather a lot. I don't need that much water in there. Here's what we can start to do now, is start to bring this down a little bit more. Maybe to there. Be good. Quite confusing seeing those flashing icons. They're actually below the tile you're removing. They're on the tile underneath. That's on a 9, that's on a 7. So she should be going to get some steel to work with. We still can't get rid of this tile yet to test this out, because this is still full of carbon dioxide. Not much of it is low amounts, but it's still enough to be annoying. Yeah, all I can think of is there was a pocket in here of carbon dioxide, one of these little bubbles of carbon dioxide that escaped. You don't need much of that to fill your space up there with carbon dioxide, which I do not want to happen. We already got one little pocket of carbon dioxide here, which is rather irritating. We might be able to come and brick that in and get rid of it. Then she does take her suit off up here, so it is inevitable that at some point in time there's going to be little wisps of carbon dioxide that come down. I deliberately didn't put any airflow in this section because I was hoping this pump would eventually pick it up. If this pump catches it, it will pump it out here to space. Anything that's not oxygen will just get released. In fact, that might be where it came from. I don't know. Maybe this pumped it out into space. It didn't quite all disappear into space quick enough. Maybe we should put a little brick around that. That can't come out here. Or move it up further up into space. So it's much further away from our area. I'm tempted to put a floor in across here anyway. We did bring some obsidian with us, so we can do that. Anywhere near the rocket will have to be obsidian. What's she up to now? Oh, building this rail still. Okay. Do you know there's water back there again? How the hell did that get there? There was no water in here. It must have come from up there. I'm going to mop that tile there. And we're going to have to put in another mesh tile here. Get rid of that. Damn. Never mind. Things got to be done. It's got to be done. We have nearly pumped out all of this. Yeah, I'm going to plant these, but I think we're going to actually... I think it will look better if they're planted. Because we can just suppress the symbols on them. I'm not suppressing the symbols on those because I want to remember that they're not plugged in. Yeah, it takes her a while to get the steel. Just to put a suit on, take a suit off, put another suit on, grab the steel, take a suit off, put another suit on. It's palaver. But there should have been a little bit of steel up here. This water can be, no, cancel sweep, move to. Right there, please, next to this pump. In fact, we probably don't need to move this pump in here. Probably just bust a hole in the wall and let some of this water out. Let it flood over there. Here she comes with the last bit of steel, hopefully. Oh, for crying out loud, don't drop the steel everywhere. She's off again. I don't know why we've got stress on there, because like nobody ever gets stressed. Yeah, get rid of that. We don't need to see that. Still hasn't put a plant in there. She doesn't want to do that job. Is carbon dioxide ever going to go? Please leave. It was alright when the water pressure was up here. It pushed everything out a lot easier. I lowered the water by digging all this out. What I think we need to do is brick in these little packets. Hello? Oh, it was you. There's packing fillets everywhere. Crikey. So, yeah, if we could put a brick in these, possibly stop this carbon dioxide from floating up and coming out here. So, I think what I'm going to do, just for now, this is going to take forever otherwise, is that. Brick that in. And what have we bricked it in with? Sandstone. No, cancel that. We've got a pile of igneous rock right there. So if we do this, put it to igneous rock, we just go like that. We can still have access to this if we need to. There. Yeah. So, still, if this section is high enough pressured, we could send some. No, because if we send bleach stone over, it's going to drop in this vacuum and fill this gap with chlorine gas. Which is not what I wanted to do. Right, back to work. Take that. Put it out here. Drop it there. Empty it. Whenever you get a chance. No rush. We will mop that tile there. Try not to actually, you know, mop the entire polluted water tank. I think we are growing 2 plants now. Yeah, there's 2 plants. I can see polluted water passing through to this one. So this water level is going down. We don't want to use it up too fast because we want to make sure it's we've got some water when that starts up again. We don't want to completely run out. But on average, it should run 1,520.9 grams a second on average. If I'm right, that should be 5 plants. Right, the conveyor rail is sort of partially installed, not fully. Right, we gotta replace this ladder. And then we've got to move this granite. That can come out there, and this piece of this water bottle. No, cancel empty, don't empty it, move it. Move it to there with that one. There you go, do that. So, have we got this prepared? The water will come in here, will go around, zigzag, zigzag. It'll go up, it'll come up to there, it'll come along here and rejoin this pipe and carry on and do its thing. So this pipe will then be empty, this pipe will be empty up to that point. We've got to get rid of all of this, get rid of all of that, get rid of the pump and everything. Perfect. We just got to pump out another butt ton of water. I wouldn't have minded if we were pumping it through here and it was actually doing something useful, like cooling it down. Warming it up, should I say, but with this not running, it's actually not really being that productive. It's just pumping water through it for the sake of it. Which, this will be doing the same thing eventually, so we can't really complain, but hey. Slowly, the average temperature of this entire planet's water will drop. It was 42.9 last episode, now it's 42.8 some places, 42.9 over here. Plus, we're going to carry on digging all this out, so we'll make a bit more space. I don't see any point in rushing Ellie home just yet. Unless we want to get that steel going. Maybe we want to get that steel going. Get that all done, and I'll deconstruct that as well. That's all the crap got out of here. Everything. We'll have to move whatever this pipe sandstone when we destroy this pipe. Have to get rid of that. We have got this bit of overhang here, but we can actually get to it now because we can walk through here and come down. And that is an actual thing we can get rid of at this point. We can deconstruct that. Doesn't have to be on a high priority. We can get rid of that and deconstruct that. Bent. Also get rid of these ladders, please. Excellent. That's nice. I like it when things are done. No, I didn't. That is my Alexa device butting her nose in, like she normally does. I was considering putting some blocks in here, but I want to test to see whether this will actually, whether that thimble reed will actually, or not, you know, it will naturally harvest itself when it's ready. Yeah, well, we can get a bit of this pole done, but not much of it. we have available. Then we can make this, I suppose, into a little bathroom. The problem with the bathroom is the bottle, the polluted water emptying system. Yeah, if we run the polluted water into here, it will have germs in it. If we pump the water out into space, we'll slowly use up our water. We want to use up small amounts of water for our toilet. I think so. Why not? Who cares? So we'll need a little area up here where we can kind of drip water out into space. Is a vacuum now? This is all a vacuum now. So let's deconstruct this tile here and see if our disco gel lock breaks. There's still carbon dioxide over there. And it did just let some carbon dioxide out. I saw it open. But it's already a vacuum in here. Yeah, every now and again, one of these bits wafts go over here. And what we might try and do... No, because this air actually pushes out this way. It might be better to put the gas pump right over the other end. Ah, that's a point. No, it's fine. If we do that, we can put the gas pump here and just put some mesh tiles in. So that it sucks all the air from in the base into this little room and pumps it into the thing. So any gases you don't want in there are the ones that get removed. I'm going to drop this down to an 8 because she's going on very long walks to find the materials. Oh, for God's sake. Break time again already. You're always going to lunch. Yeah, it's almost like real workers. Always going to lunch. Never getting any production done. Oh, there's too many sweetles in here. Sorry, guy. Well, one's getting wrangled and the other one's getting murdered, I think. Oh no, they're both getting wrangled. Get them the hell out of here. Shouldn't be in here. Should be grubs. That's how we've ended up with 5.6. In fact, I'm going to go back up to this fridge at this point. Oh, alright, I'm going to turn that down to 2 kilos. Berry sludge, because they're sending so much berry sludge over there. How come this fills so fast? I've only just murderized these guys. Let's murderize a few more. Wow, they really do breed quickly. Right, are we back in? No. No, we're not. She's just had her lunch. Now going to bed. No, she's going to chat on the phone for a bit. Well, it seems like she's definitely getting there earlier now. So if I go to her schedule... yeah. Well, she's nearly made it in time. She's had a pee. That's what's taking her the time. She's leaving to go to the rocket to pee and then come back here again, which is not the best. Now, what we could do... remove one of these smart batteries. Put it over here somewhere and have a little toilet out here where she comes up a ladder. Comes in here, comes up a ladder, goes for a pee, and then, you know. But do we want to do that? Because then you've got to climb over it to get to this stuff. Could do that. That is feasible. Could move a battery. We could put, well, 2 batteries there and there. Yeah, we could get rid of a couple of these batteries. Put a ladder in at the end of this. So still want to brick this in still. I want to keep it as tight over there as possible. We could have a ladder coming up here, and we can have this as the wall. Ladder coming up here into space. Get rid of some of these background tiles we put in that I can see. We can put a toilet in. Now the toilet won't go in because of this heavy wire that we've got in place. We'll have to move that a bit higher. That's not a problem. Ah, I've got a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. Now, this would have to be made of... yeah, aluminium. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to go a bit higher with the aluminium. That's okay. We can do that. We'll cancel this side. Just do this side for now. That way we can connect this in down this way, yeah, and then we can remove some of these and they'll still be powered. Good. That one doesn't need to be changed, but we can get our steel back. Right, we'll suppress that because we don't want the symbol. They should start filling up with power now. Oh, they won't actually, they're not connected. There you go. Get that aluminium going. We sent over enough of it, might as well use it. Then we'll place a ladder here. Plastic ladder there, we got 7 tons of that. We'll have to get rid of this battery and probably this one. Maybe that one as well, I'm not sure. We will have to have a bit of a reroute with the water situation. Yeah, not sure that's going to work. We may have to put a bridge in or something, or maybe it'll work perfectly fine. Who knows? Because we did it on Grosselin, didn't we? Yeah, we put a toilet in here, and it just poops out the back through a tile. And yeah, the water feeds in from the actual tungsten volcano. The excess water comes up here and gets put in a pump, put in a tank, which is fed to the toilet. But what we can do, yeah, we got this area's all you know, originated. Yeah, so we should be able to achieve a similar thing over here. Ah, see what's happened here? That's all blobbed down like that. If we were to put a tile back there, how would that look then? I want to see if that's like runnable. You know, we can run through that. That's actually technically visco gel there. Yeah, if this tile goes in, that should reconnect. And that will stay a vacuum. Excellent. I like it. Did I make that out of graphite? Don't make that out of graphite. That's a stupid thing to make it out of. Come back up, Ellie. Make it out of igneous. Where the hell did she go? Went all the way down there to get graphite, probably. I don't even see her. I don't know where she is. There she is. Sorry, Ellie. Just grab some igneous and build it out of that. Now she's going to do it. Thank you, Ellie. So that should reconnect. Excellent. Nice. Try and deconstruct you. That should drop down. Like so. This gas now needs to be reorganized because I don't like that going through there. We can rejig this, I think, and make it go up and across. Make it come here and across. That would be better, wouldn't it? We'll build that. We'll have to move this bridge down by one. But there. Another big. Yeah, there we go. That can be moved. That bridge can be got rid of. Drop down by one and this pipe can run along here. Ah, where's it hot? Why is it so hot somewhere? Is it hot here? I don't know what you're complaining about. Okay, well, she's already built the ladders, so we can get rid of. As soon as she's built this connection point, power, we could connect it up here instead. Probably look neater, wouldn't it? Connect it up from here and across. Yeah, we'll see. This does not need to be so high priority. Yeah, just because you can see through the gap. Get this done. This is what I want you to do. Do that. That's it. Get on with it. So I'm going to deconstruct this tile. We can go. And of course you'll walk right past it. Go do something else. Well, fair enough. That fire pole needed building. It wasn't going to build itself. So we need to get rid of this battery. You can go, please. And we'll get rid of this battery. You can go. And we'll wait until they're done because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. What did you break? Deconstruct it. Oh, she's gone now. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Break. Yeah, I think we can sneak this in up here. It'll be a bit annoying because we'll probably have to put in a ladder way around it so that we can get over here when we need to. But yeah, that's fine, I suppose. What's got to be done has got to be done. Yeah, we might need to move these four along by ones. That one will have to be deleted and moved along. That one deleted and moved along to there. So why do you go in the rocket to get your berry sludge when you can eat this berry sludge here? I swear she went in the rocket to get it. I didn't quite catch it. Let her finish our little chit chat. Yeah, I think we're going to have to destroy this one because we need a wall here. We need a wall. This is 1, 2, 3. This has got to be higher. Yeah, we've got to get rid of this and connect it up here. That's not going to work. If I get some igneous ladderage, we can do that. And we can go power. We can draw it down from there across. Unfortunately, this isn't going to work. We need bricks here. Yeah, so that's not going to work. And we need to brick down this side and we need to brick behind it. Yeah, okay, so this needs to go, this needs to go, this needs to go, which means I cancel doing those two. We go power-wise. Bring that down there, and down there, and maybe there as well. Put all those little blobs in and we can move those along. Yeah, that'll be much better. Have you woken up already? Oh, crikey. I thought you'd just gone to bed. Oh, well, this one's a nice, long, tall, thin one, isn't it? 100 kilos there, 100 there, and an extra. Oh, I see. There's a teeny tiny amount got put in there. So we can plop that there like that. What's in here? Here's a blueprint. Hatchlings. No, I don't want anything. Just let her build that. And this end battery, unfortunately, we're going to have to deconstruct you. Move you along by one. Better build those ladders. And so you can get in there and build this. You can go there. What did we make all this out of? This is aluminium as well. So when this wire is built, we can deconstruct this and we'll have instant material to build out of. Yeah, I forgot about that. We need a bit more material. As long as you can build this up. That can go. That'll give us some more materials to use. We need to get a decent amount, Ellie. Carry a decent wedge. Well, I suppose that'll do. Awesome sauce. We have built. We have done. We have made things. Take that. Build that wire with it. And then I want you to deconstruct. All along here, please. Where are you going? No, 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 no. You need to get your ass back over here, please. Deconstruct all of that. Perfect. Now this battery can be moved there. Technically, we're not moving the battery, we're just destroying it and rebuilding it. We're building a new battery. This will allow us to sneak through this gap and put in a little toilet. But then we need a hand washing facility. Right, get out of the way. Press that. And we'll deconstruct this one, which unfortunately will lose all the power in it. There we go. That's successfully lowered that down a bit. I would like to move this chute down by one. Yeah, put that there. Lower that into it. Yeah, then we can get rid of that. That makes it a bit nicer. It'll be level, this height. But it does mean we need a ladder. Can't build one there, but we can put one there and there. In fact, I don't think we need to bother now, because this area is a vacuum now. Yeah, look at that. It's finally a vacuum again. A little bit of carbon dioxide really made a mess, didn't it? Right, okay, we can move another one of these along. You can go there. That one can be deconstructed, please. We'll deconstruct the next one along. It's a good job we got such good power from the solar. It's so good. You're going to build that, are you? Excellent. Thank you. Then we'll get rid of that. That will give us a bit of whatever that is, iron ore back. Don't make that out of steel. No. Want it made of aluminium, please. Oh, that's because I copied that one. They're steel, aren't they? Yeah. We'll get our materials back then. Excellent. I like it. We'll put another one there. And that one can go. Nearly there. What a difference a tile makes. Press that. We don't need... See how quickly that battery's filling. My God. Let's have a quick peek down here and see how these water levels are going. Excellent. Nice. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And that needs to be suppressed. And then that needs to be deconstructed. I'll make sure this conveyor rail is definitely connected through, which it is. We'll make sure we make this out of igneous rock and not graphite. And I'm going to make these three out of igneous rock as well. Excellent. I like it. We can get rid of this tile here. And we'll remake this out of igneous underneath there. That gets the graphite back. Look at these little balls of graphite popping up. Excellent. Now we don't need to worry because there's no gases here and this visco gel lock is actually closed. We're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Right, okay. Can we move another battery? Yeah, deconstruct that one please and place another battery made of aluminium in its stead right there. Deconstruct that bit. And we should be good then. I think we can get rid of this one. I think we'll have to get rid of that one, but we'll see. Might be able to keep that one. I don't know if she'll be able to reach most of this, but that's fine. Let's see, I would like to get these tiles built. Get that bit done. When you wake up. Yeah. That'll mean she can live in this section, doesn't have to go back to the base, back to the rocket to do things. You'll have all the facilities she needs. Yeah, you don't need to take the food from the rocket then, do you? You can use this. There's plenty of food here. The reason she's doing that is she's going to toilet and then the next job is food. So the nearest food to her is in the rocket. But if she's going to toilet here instead, then the nearest food will be this. Yeah. So I may actually, instead of having this dropping between these two, I may drop it out here instead. Just for the fact that if we send anything that off-gasses, it can just off-gas into space. And it's not going to off-gas into the base. Right? Because we will need a, like she's got on her rocket. When it decides to load. There we go. One of these hand sanitizers. We'll need one of those. We don't want it off-gassing chlorine. Once it's built, it won't off-gas. So it might make a little whiffed. Other than that, it should be fine. Yeah, so I might move this out here. It might make more sense to drop it, say, just here onto this tile. That way, anything that comes out can just waft into space. I don't know. Or we'll get rid of this second visco lock anyway. I'm not sure. Where is she? Oh, she's sleeping in a rocket bed. Come on, Ellie, you're nearly done. You're so close to being done here, it's unbelievable. Got to pump out this last row of water. Well, maybe row and a bit. Yeah, I'm tempted to just bust through this block on the side of that pump and just let that water flow through and be pumped out. At least some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. That huge great liquid lock basically wasn't kind of good when we were using the water from the entire base. We don't care anymore. We're not using it. Right. Now we should be able to rejig this. This gas bridge here can be deconstructed. Can you get rid of that? Can you get rid of that for me? Yeah, maybe not. Build that fire pole first, are you? Good job. Get it done. Now get rid of that. Then we can snip that off. We'll connect that in here. Perfect. And that can go through this route instead. Ah, that's nicer to see. Yes, get these things built. Where are you off now? Oh, she's going to go across and do it. Okay, fair enough. Do what you can reach. You muppet. Look at it going all the way around again. Is that what you meant to do? That seems a bit odd. Why didn't you do both of those tiles that you could reach from there? Why you could reach them? Okay, fair enough. Strange things you do. Okay, we just want that one gas pipe done and then we can move this. Snip that off. And I'll reconnect that from there. Snip that off. Reconnect that into there. That should back off. Excellent. Thank you very much. And I'll just reconnect that back down. And all of these can be deconstructed without accidentally letting any gas off inside here. Right, now she's done that, let's suppress that. Power wise, we're now going to just deconstruct this. Boom, get rid of that, and that one please. So we can get rid of all of that. Where is she? She gone now? Doing something somewhere where I don't want her to be. She's probably going to find some more iron. Finish this bit of pull. Okay, so once she's deconstructed this section, we're going to remove the drywall, which means we're going to lose a bit of water. We're going to put a tile here. I wonder if we can build a tile directly over drywall. I don't know, so I'm going to find out. Oh, you can. Alright. Build a tile directly over the drywall, would you? Then we want enough room. So how big... Oh, yeah, we're going to get rid of this. Get rid of it. I want to get rid of it. I want a bit of space. See what I'm doing. Boom. Right, you've done that. And we'll put another one right there, I think. I think we'll have to take the power out. Won't be able to do it otherwise. Ellie, come back there. Wouldn't let me place it. There you go. Now we can. Well, there you go. Do that, please. What have you dropped? Is there a bit of iron or something you want to get? Oh, she's coming down here to get this iron ore. Interesting. Very interesting. I want to build another door. Right there. I can lock you out of that section. I want to see if those plants carry on eating polluted water even when they're not growing. There's no reason for you to be down here unless you're harvesting plants. I don't really want you to be doing. Well, that door is now out of bounds. You can't go down here anymore. Awesome. Now, I want a certain amount of reed fibre to be available in the base, and the rest of the reed fibre will be fired home by the interplanetary launcher. The way we'll do that is with one of those conveyor receptacles, one of these things. I'm not entirely sure how much it can hold. As long as it's here somewhere. And get rid of, deconstruct that bin. We'll put it right there, I think. Right, so this ladder will come up into this room. So this room will be a room. I'll get rid of this drywall. That will let the water out into space, which is fine. We don't need it here. Priority that up, get rid of you. This little bit of water may stay, but we'll see how that works. And then we'll put in... Now the problem is if I put a toilet in, she's going to start using it immediately, and I don't really want it. We want a door. We want a hand wash thing, and then we want the toilet. What size room can a latrine be? Latrine can be 12 tiles. So yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we can do it. There'll be door, hand wash, toilet, but then it's going to pump out right there, which is wrong. I do not want it doing that. So we're going to raise it up, I think. We're going to bring it up. We're going to bring this up by... Yeah. Bring it up like that for now. Now, how are we going to get to this section? I think we might have to drop a ladder from here down somewhere. Drop a ladder across and down, yeah. We may have to do that. We can't get across to this side with ladders in. Because this is going to mess it all up completely. So yeah, we're going to make a floor. How are we going to make this? We make the floor out of plastic tiles. No, that's glass. I want plastic tiles. Make the floor there out of plastic tiles. The ladder will come up here. There'll be a door here. A door. Yeah, it can be steel. Why not? Do we need to build that? That doesn't seem necessary because the toilet... The wall toilet will go like that. So we'll have the wall right here. And the wall toilet will be placed in it. It's been built on the corner on the ground. Oh, okay, it won't let me because it's not on the ground. Ah, okay. That can all be built. That can be built last. Obviously, this is going to have to be bricked in around. We'll have to have drywall inside, otherwise all our air will escape. Oh, yeah, interesting. We're getting there. We found a way through. And also, I want one of those conveyor receptacles placed right there. How are we doing this? Yeah. Placed right here. And we'll run the conveyor up into it, which means that one needs to be changed to a bridge before we do this. That needs to go down to a 6. And we need to make that a bridge first. So we'll go shipping, conveyor bridge, right there, and then we can snip that both sides. And we can bring that down. Like that. There we go. Perfect. Do what you gotta do. I think we'll just knock that down to a 5. And then this will be the 3 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'd have to make it right up to there. That's stupid. Do not like that. Can we move a power transformer over there to give us a little bit more space? Or can we get rid of a couple of these batteries and just put the batteries in there? That would probably be easier. Yeah, because the pipes already go there. We've only got to extend that to there and put in a couple more batteries. Okay, so I think what might be the best thing to do would be remove one of these batteries at least and move this along. I want a bit more space. We'll get rid of one. We seem to have plenty of power, so we'll get rid of one. This one basically powers this section here. So deconstruct that, would you? Can we move that to there? No, we can't. You would literally have to deconstruct that one to move that to there. And that would give us an extra 2 tiles. Oh, that's legit. I think that's fine. Let's deconstruct you. When that plastic is built, that should push that water up into the vacuum of space and it will disappear. Well, let's move that along to there. And go power-wise. Drop. Oh, no, not like that. Don't do that bit. Deconstruct that. And that will power all this again. Alright, so that means we can have a little bit more space. Does mean we gotta move this again. Bloody power wire in the way. I'm gonna do a ladder. No, I don't want to do a ladder there. I want to do a ladder, we're gonna have to do it right here. It means we're only getting one space back. So the door's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that would be the wall. So then the ladder would be here. Okay, I can do with this. A ladder there. Because we're going to have to wall up here and across and down. We'll put our toilet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Toilet will be here, and then it will pump out right into. Ah, that's not in the vacuum of space. Crap. Almost tempted to reverse it and put the ladder here instead and poop this direction. It's easier. Or raise it up another one. Oh god, another one. No, not steel, you muppet breath. Aluminium. Right. Hello, Gamer Empire 2. How are you today? We are slowly figuring things out. Trying to sneak in a sneaky bathroom where you can put a toilet that's one of those ones that's supposed to go on the rocket. We did a similar thing over on Grosselin. We just pop the toilet in the wall here and it just poops out into space. And when there's a duplicate here, which there isn't, but when there is, they can actually... Oh, she's going a bit green, isn't she? Look at that. Going green, Ellie. Let's deconstruct this bit. That's because I made her... told her she wasn't allowed to have any more of those rad pills because she was spending all her time racing around getting rad pills. Fill it up, filling up. Right, now you've got to build that door. You've got to keep running through it all the time. Yes, I may have been absent AWOL slightly because yeah. Let's just say Auntie Rona paid a visit and I got pretty sick. And I didn't stream for like a week? Like 8 days or something, I think it was. I just did not feel good at all. Wow, that really took me down. Knocked me out. But I have made a full recovery, I hope. I think. My voice still gets a bit croaky. But, yeah. It did that before anyway. Talking for 3 hours does tend to make you go a bit hoarse. So that'll be the back wall there. So that would be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then this would be the... okay, right, that's where I wanted to do it. Right there. And then plumbing. Wall toilet will end up going on that. Doesn't look as good as I hoped. Start at 10:30. Oh, right, I see, yeah. Well, I do upload all my episodes so far, at least of this series, to YouTube. So anybody who doesn't quite catch it on when it's live gets a chance to, catch up on YouTube. And also on YouTube, you can put it on like double speed or half again. So I sound like Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse or something. But then at least you can watch the video a bit quicker. She's always going to bed. Every 2 seconds, she goes off to bed again in her little rocket ship. Look. Rocket bed. It is the SS Napmaster. I'm definitely calling my bed that. The SS Napmaster. What are you going to stream then, gamer? Are you going to stream Oni? Or a different game? Sims 4. Ah. I haven't actually played it. I've watched other people play it, but it's not a thing that I've played myself. Drywall, yeah. We'll need drywall, but not just yet. So, does that mean we're going to double thick this and just raise the whole room up by 1? I think it would be better. Yeah, let's get rid of that door. Get rid of that door. It's in my way. Now we'll double thick. How many mods do you have? Do you have a load of mods on that game, or are you just like I am on here? I kind of try to keep it to a minimum with the mods. I try to make mods, use mods that don't change the gameplay. That's my preference. 600 mod files, 199 mods. So you pretty much change the game completely. Oh, each to their own, obviously. I don't mind. I watch a lot of people playing Oni that's heavily modified. And to me, it doesn't represent the game anymore. It represents something completely different, which is fine if you've played it to death. And then you want to kind of change it. But if they're mostly like, visual or something, and they don't really change the game much, then, yeah, so farewell. $199 mods. To make things easier, quicker to build. Or just different things. Are they fan-made mods? They're all made by fans of the game. More things. Right. So it does kind of change the game because it gives you new stuff. But, that's kind of the nature of the game, isn't it? Stuff to build. Right, so if we have a door here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we should be able to build a roof and drywall it all in and have a little bathroom. I thought it'd be a lot easier than this, I must admit. Yeah, on my old computer that my stepdaughter used to use was absolutely full of Sims 3 stuff. When I went to delete all the old files, I found gigabytes and gigabytes of Sims 3. And it was all thumbnails. She must have just been constantly just taking screenshots of everything she did. Everything. Ah, dear. Right, so if I go 1, 2, 3 like that now, it should allow me to put the toilet in. Plumbing. Now the problem is, I can see with this, is there won't be enough space over the top now, because I've made it so thick. There won't be enough room to run over the top of it. I'll have to run over the solar panels. Means we'll need a ladder down somehow to get into here. if we need to come into this section, which we will. Maybe we can sneak up the back here and put a hole there and come in here somehow. I'm not sure. But for now, we're building this. Building it up, getting going. We're not going to be able to get to that piece of steel. So let's move that, shall we, to there. Oh, I don't think you can reach it now, can you? Cancel that top one. Just get that. Get that steel out. Don't care about the aluminium. Right, now you can build that. And another one on the top, all the way along. No, hang on. Cancel that bit there. I don't want to do that just yet. Plumbing. No. Wall toilet. Go right there. And that should poop out right into there and vanish into space. Which is the whole point of it. I do have 10 minutes after the start stream, starting screen that I have music, but my copyright-free playlist is only 7 minutes long. But you can always get some of the copyright-free music off of YouTube. Going to YouTube Studio, I think it's the bottom one on the left. Just has a bunch of tunes that you can download for free, and they're copyright-free. And I presume that means they're copyright free everywhere, not just on YouTube. So let's get ourselves a pipe. Or just put it there. I'm not connecting it yet because I don't want to using it. And then... what did I make that pipe out of? Sandstone, crikey. What would I make it out of sandstone for? Why are you taking the food into the... you bleeding muppet. This is your... Ellie? Why are you filling that back up? Oh, it's the fridge. Filling it back up with food. Restocking her fridge. Well. Okay, fair enough, Ellie. I can understand the point. Don't do it. Right, so that's now done. Let's get some igneous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, that's got to be a door, so we can't use that section. It has to be like that. Which means we need to somehow build that. That's a nightmare. We'll have to put a ladder in. Might have to bust the toilet out to reach it all. Okay. We'll see. We'll build what we can reach. Yeah, what I do on YouTube is when I'm watching a video on YouTube and I see like, I hear a tune and I think, oh, that's all right. You know, that's, checking the description, and if it's got the music listed, then it's in the playlist. Copyright free for YouTube. Streaming tool tabbing, create a dashboard. There we go, there we go. It's worth listening through it because some of it can be god awful. But some of it's quite good. Yeah, that's why when I'm watching videos or listening on YouTube, just watching something, if a song comes on, I think, hey, that's not bad. And I'll make a note of the name of it if it's listed. And then go into the create a dashboard and see if I can download it. If I can get it, then I'll download it. That means we can't get to this graphite from underneath, so we'll have to, from above, so we'll have to do it from underneath. I want to get that graphite back. That's important. You took the berry sludge to the rocket to load up, and now you're bringing it back here to eat it. Ellie, you're a muppet. Now she's going to have a natter on the phone. Oh, she's got 3 friends to talk to this time. Excellent. So is it a different list for music, copyright-free music for streaming? Or is it only for... I mean, is it the same list that you get for copyright-free music in videos? Ah, nice. I will have a look at that later on. Is that in YouTube? Yeah, not in Twitch. There you go. She's had a little sociable thing, and now she's going to go to sleep. That should do wonders for her morale. Popped eardrums. Oh, that's because she went in the rocket. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So we've nearly made this monstrosity, which now we've got to figure out how the heck we're going to get past. Because this is right up to the edge. We can't move that along by one. Technically, we could move the whole thing along by one, because this could go along by one. There's a gap. Then that could go over by one. That could go over by one. And then that could go over by one. But if this goes over by one, then the falling debris could literally land on the edge of this solar panel. We moved it along. Stop that. We could just get rid of that one. It's really not that crucial. Our plans. Oh, she's awake already. Good job, Ellie. Can you reach everything from that one ladder in the middle? Who knows? And we got to clean up all this mess and get it out of here, because they definitely need a way down, don't they? I can't think of another way of doing it. We could do the solar panels with the V-shaped stacking system. Build that ladder and see if you can reach any of these. Not sure. Might be able to reach them all from that one ladder. If we weren't breaking this in, we could just avoid the whole problem and just put a hole here. Put a ladder down here. But then all our water will rip off the edge. That's not good. How could we prevent that? We could make the ladder here instead. Yeah. And we could have a block there. No, we need a block here, otherwise the poop water is going to come out and fall inside. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll make our way. We could always put a door. No, can't. This has got to be a wall. Well done, Ellie. You've done a grand job there. Thank you very much. We do actually need more igneous rock around here. Like that, and this will be bricked up and round as well. We made an enormous room. It wasn't supposed to go like this. It was supposed to be a quick, easy, tiny room. No. 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 I don't think you can reach that from there. No, that's not reachable. We'll put a ladder there and we'll deconstruct that one now. And the reason we've made it all out of plastic is because we're going to fill this room with plastic anyway and replace this floor with plastic so we can get our graphite back. That's quite important. We need that graphite. I didn't realise that when you dug it up there was so little of it. When we were digging it, where is it? There's only like 195.7 kilos of mass, and then when you dig it up, you only get half of that. So, yeah. She's getting a bit green in here, isn't she? She looks a bit green. Build that across, why don't you? Sorry, I need to let her have some. Yeah, as long as you credit people, they seem to be quite happy. I've noticed a couple of YouTubers that allow you to use their music as long as you credit them. Like whenever I come across one like that, I always make a note and just say, right, put the person's name down and go, right, okay, I'll just check out their music at some point in the future. And if YouTube or Twitch starts paying for itself at some point in the future, then I'll contemplate one of the paid for services. Right, let's get all this junk moved. Get it all moved out of here. Twitch, you just have to add a panel with the link and done. Ah. That's yeah. I've been trying to learn by looking at other people's that have like the music playing, but of course because I upload these only episodes to YouTube, even if it's copyright free on Twitch, it might not be on YouTube. I'm going to be pretty careful. I had a couple of episodes when I transferred them to YouTube that said that they were copyright, but because when they transfer directly from Twitch to YouTube, they're not live, so they didn't count as a strike against the channel or anything. It just says, hey, there's an issue here you need to fix. And it was basically just delete the end of the video, because it was usually raiding someone that was playing copywritten music. I don't know how they have the right to play copywritten music, where they get the ability from to do that. We need to come in and delete this tile here, and then we'll have to put in an igneous rock drywall. She's gone a bit green. Sorry, there's a lot of outdoor work today. Yeah. Build that and move that piece of graphite. And go up with the rest of the graphite. Yeah, this is more important, huh? We got no igneous rock anymore. We used it all up. No, there's loads of igneous rock. Build this damn tile, will you? No pending deliveries. Probably because there isn't a suit, she can't get out. Now she can. Excellent. Grab some materials because we're losing all our air into space. Well, I say all our air very, very slowly, but we're losing our air into space. So, that now means we have a toilet up here. We can, if we do that, will it automatically fill it? Looks like it is. Ah, done. Yeah, it's taken a couple of empty spaces in our cooling loop, but we don't care about such things as these. Now, this time, it should go up there to go to toilet. Aha! Now she will poop out here, and it'll instantly disappear into space. Doesn't even get to... Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Ellie. You fired it out. That's brilliant. Okay, right. So we need to sort that out. But now she can come in here, eat her dinner, and she can chat on the phone and sleep in here, and that means she doesn't need to keep going to the rocket. Excellent. He can buy the rights of a song, but it cost a lot to do that. Yeah, there's something that some of the YouTubers I've seen, Twitch people that are streaming I've seen, where they do something similar to that. But I'm not sure how they can achieve it. We're going to need to run along the top of these ladders. These solar panels. We're going to need to ladder down. We need to get a place where we can actually ladder right the way down. So unless we join this, or we come over to this side. Oh man. Right. So, I don't want to make it out of obsidian. Make it out of igneous. We can do a little hoppy skippy jumpy thing across. Right. I want to get stuck over on this side of the map and unable to get back. We do that, she should be able to come across and get down here. Right. Yeah, that seems legit. I didn't really want to block anything in this section, but I know ladders are okay. That way we can mop this up and put a block here to stop it spitting the poop water out. Yeah, that's not nice. Otherwise, eventually, this will all get flooded and it'll stop working. It will be bad. Isn't it a rocket ship? Hey Ellie, you're enjoying your rocket ship? It is the SS Adept Master Bed. And now she's gonna... Yeah, you look like I feel, Ellie. You look like I feel. There. Up you go, round. And this system is working quite nicely. We will move this, I think, somewhere a bit further away. So it just powers this electrolyzer. It doesn't power it exactly, it just turns it on when we need some more oxygen pumping out. And the cooling loop runs directly through it. So every time it powers on, it just pumps out some oxygen directly into the base. And we control it with this. So we're using the entire planet as a cooling loop. This is our cooling loop. And we have pumped all this water out now. So that's finally done. The last little dregs are coming up. Ah, that's so nice. We can get rid of this now. Ah, excellent. What we do? Snip that off there. We're going to run this like that. And we're going to snip that off right there. And the water, the cooling loop now is going to come in this way. And we're going to reverse the flow. It's going to come in here. It's going to go round. It's going to go to this radiant pipe. And it's going to keep flowing. And I love this snipping tool. It's so useful. And then we can bring it like so, and it will come up, come along here and rejoin. And that's it. The cooling loop for all our machinery. I'll cancel any of these overwritten pipes that we don't need to overwrite. Yeah, get rid of those. And now it will come through here at 42.8 degrees, which is pretty much what the temperature is most of the planet. Is well, it's gone down by 0.1 or 2.7 over there. Yeah, and it will run it through here, use it to keep this water, raise the temperature of this water because it comes out at -10, so that we don't have to use power to heat it. And we were going to replace all of this with radiant pipes. But that one radiant pipe of aluminum is so efficient that this is coming in at 42 and it's leaving at 40 now because this is warmed up. We've already warmed this up quite a lot. Finally, we can deconstruct this. That can go, you can all go, that can go all the way up to there, that can go all the way to there, get rid of it, and we can get rid of this. We can't get rid of the end ones. That one there and that one there can't be got rid of. Excellent. Prioritize that to say a 6 or 2. There we go. All of that can go. And outside the base we'll do that bit in a bit when we're ready. But we need this doing high priority. That's the bit that she's doing now. We could basically get rid of this solar panel. It's getting full power though, isn't it? So, yeah, I don't. We'll leave it. And then I want to mop the middle bit there. If I mop the middle bit, it'll clean both sides, left and right. I'll have to watch her, because otherwise... There. Right, Ellie. What we need you to do, please, is deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. That was going to be the original way over. If she deconstructs all of these, she can use this plastic. Where are you? Come back. If you deconstruct those, then you can use the plastic to put a block there. And that will prevent that from spraying out into this area. Is that all we needed? There you go. Sorry, Ali. I know you're looking a bit green, but we could let her have a rad pill, couldn't we? We could be nice. Nah, we're not that nice. It is very, very strong sunlight out here. This place is absolutely brilliant for solar power. Go on to the, where is it? The light bulb. It's nearly 60,000 lux. Yeah, it's pretty bright. But it stops directly on the graphite. The graphite doesn't let any through. But the graphite also is pretty good at blocking the radiation as well. So if we wanted to live in this area, then we're going to brick this up with more plastic. More plastic, Captain. That's why we left this ladder in, so that we could actually reach everything. She is a bit green. Look at her. Let's click on Ellie and see. Absorbed rad dose 129.22 rads. I think they drop 60 rads when they go to the toilet. As long as we don't send her outside again, she should be good. We can deconstruct that pump. And we can deconstruct these power wires to that pump. Get rid of all of that. Oh, that's so satisfying. I was going to pump this out, but it seems to be okay now. When we were using the water as the bottom of the base, so to speak, to keep the air pressure in. But that proved to be a bad idea because the water kept rising and rising and rising. We're going to take over the entire place at some point in time. Feeling a bit green there, Ellie, are we? Now, once you've deconstructed that, we'll get you to pick this up. Move it out of here. And we've technically locked this door. Yeah, whole plant is water only. Yeah, we can also get rid of this piece of pipe as well, can't we? Piece of pipe. Get rid of that. Ah, cleaning up. Nice, I like it. That can go, that can go. That's actually a repair tile thing because of the pressure damage we were getting. But yeah, I'm not worried about that now. I pressed it. Where's she going? Where the hell are you going? Oh, water. You're a bit dead. I wasn't going to make you come out in the in those rays. She wants to fill her water cooler. Desperate. Okay, fair enough. All we've got to do is remember to replace this bit of fire pole with steel before we take off. And I'm not convinced that these things are... Oh, maybe they are self-harvesting, because there's reed fibre here. So we do need to finish this off. This has got to go somewhere. What I'm going to do is run it past this, so it fills this up. I'm not sure how much this receptacle can hold, but if we come past here and we just join into that, similar to how we did the water for the toilet, like this, we come past this, there will always be reed fibre here to feed the exosuit forge. Unless we put that sort of somewhere else. Now where else would we squeeze it? And then put a box there for it to fill. No, I don't think so. What we could do is get rid of this ladder, brick that up there, and just extend this ladder down and just use this one for the whole thing. Yeah, that would look better. I love the vacation mode for the stream schedule editor. Oh, I haven't seen that. Yeah. We may need to send some more steel over because I'm not convinced we've got enough for this. Coming down, we're coming across. Going to go into there. And then we've got to join that all the way up here to it. Yeah, I don't think we've got enough steel here. Let's cancel that for a minute. We have got some other materials we could use. So what we could do, come down, follow this fire pole down. And if we finish that fire pole all the way down to the bottom, we could dig in here and get some of this iron ore out. There's little patches of it. I don't think there's much. It will auto cancel your stream on the schedule with it. Oh, with the dates you set. Oh, okay. Oh, we could get rid of this. Ah, we don't need this fire pole anymore. We could need to use this one. That's interesting. Yeah, we could do that. Deconstruct buildings, let's say. Oh, I think the game is saving. We'll come all the way down. Get rid of that. Yep, that's saving. It's set to save every 3 cycles now. I got a bit braver and put it up to 3. I think the next one up is 5. There isn't like a 4 or something like that. It's either 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 5 or something. I can't remember. It's like, let me pick the exact days I want to say. I want to be a bit careful about letting these pockets of gas out again. So, right, priority. That can be a 7 as well. That will give quite a bit of iron to finish this pole down to here. Finally get that done. And yeah, I want to move all of this. Got to be moved. Come on. Oh no, she's probably already awake and on her way. So I don't want to set that to a 9 again, do I? Oh yes, I love to change, mess around with the settings. Everything's sorted. It's almost like playing the game itself. I like the part of the game where you're just like finishing up, cleaning things up and just finishing stuff off. Ellie's built this entire place all on her own, pretty much. So our cooling loop is coming out at 40 degrees, so it's dropping about 2 degrees, 2.2 into this polluted water. That actually might be too much because this will eventually get too hot for the plants. And how many have we got? There's only one there and there, isn't there? One there and one there. Ah. Yeah, because it's still using polluted water. You can see it's still flowing, even though they're just sitting there. But maybe a case of sending a dupe over here and just dropping them off and saying, have a great life. You know? Oh, there's a barbecue there. Well, you know what happens to food. We always go to Grosslin Feed any food to the tree. Comes out of the gate. Bit of barbecue there for your tree. That'll automatically get swept into that one. Fed across. And there's 3,000 grams of barbecue. And I have absolutely no idea how much ISO resin we have got at home now. Boom. Tree will start munching. There it goes, dripping out lovely resin. Which might actually get converted into ISO resin. Because this, when the aqua tuner runs, it does actually pump the temperature up high enough for it to run the resin down. It's got to get to 130 in here, otherwise it won't allow any resin in. That usually is the volcano itself. This cooling loop must have got a bit warm. Yeah, it's cooling it down. Well done, tree. No power. See, this power is off by this power shut off. Power shut off is controlled by the temperature in this room. If it's too cold, it will not allow that to be powered. If that is powered, then it will trigger once every minute just to reset and send some more resin down. Beautiful. Works quite nicely. And these puffs eventually change to dense puffs and then change back to puff princes all by themselves. And whenever they poop out some, what's it called? Oxalate, it gets sent to this little room where it's used to pump into the suits. So nothing gets wasted. Let's see if she's finished digging that out. It looks like she's built some things. Swept that out. Good job, good job. These plants, it's gone very over. I want to see if it self-harvests. So we want to take this fire pole now and finish it off. And she should be able to use the iron that she got from here. Over here. And there we go. Picked up iron ore. There she goes. Gonna build it. I don't know what priority I put it on. Probably something ridiculous. Yes, I did. And some of this stone over here self-harvested itself in the stone. Literally, the water pressure was so intense it was breaking the stone. But this granite seems to be holding on. This bit of obsidian's cracked. I was kind of leaving it there as a test, but I think I'll just dig it all out. There you go. We'll leave her to do that. She's got to get on with that. And that will also drop this water level down. And we can get rid of this piece of pipe as well, can't we? How did that much water get on that planet? On this planet is the water planet. That's how it is when you come here. It's just full of water. But all I wanted was this cool slush geyser. There is also a salt water geyser. I was hoping there might be two of each. There was only the one. So we came here originally to get the graphite. And then we came back to mess around with this, make a little home here, mess around with this thing. Trying to set something up so that we can automatically sweep out the thimble reed and send it home. But I think we need to go to Lavini. We need to come to this box here and we need to go manufactured materials steel. Yeah, and I think we need not 200,000. Let's get a bit crazy here. Actually, this is the wrong one, isn't it? We're on the wrong place here. Yeah, let's not do it here. Let's do it over there instead. That will send it to Earth. Ugh. We want to send it to H2L, the water planet. We want to send it here. Is 5,000 going to be enough? Let's just go 10,000 steel. Boom. Now, I've only got 23,000 steel, 23 tons of it, because what have we done here? What's this one? This one's set to nothing. And this one's set iron to steel. I don't think we're getting enough iron because we're only getting iron from this thing. This iron volcano. It's the only one where we're getting any iron from. So let me just move this over the darkness so I can see. Let me get rid of food. Don't need food on this one, and I don't need max stress on here. Everybody's very happy. So do we have iron selected on here? Basic rad pelts can go. Ceramic can go. No. Right, let's set iron up so I can see. Oh wow. Not iron ore, actual iron. We've got 13 tons of iron. We've got a lot of well, this should be running. Why aren't you running? Iron to steel. Nails is current errand. There we go. He's coming to build us some more. Good job. Ooh. That was from the last session. Ah, this needs digging out. I built all that before they changed the way space scanners work. So look, they're getting a very poor coverage. As from the part where it's blocked onwards, the whole thing will be blocked. And this one's pretty much completely blocked. So yeah, we need to dig this out. But I built all this before they changed how it worked. So we need to build these babies all the way along there. Keep this clear. Not entirely sure they need a floor anymore. Oh, look at this. It's been like that for ages. Nobody building it. Let's build it out of... you want to build a pipe? Build it out of sedimentary rock. Try and build it out of that. Go on. Sure you can manage. Then we can send a liquid around here, and then we're going to test out these things. They were new in the induction panels, and I believe we don't need a floor because you don't need a liquid with them running. They will help keep the thing cool. And if you do pass a liquid, obviously they're more efficient, but you don't need to. That way we could actually automate destroying all of this crap because they changed it to make it so that these guys can actually reach through doors now. They can reach through bunker doors now. As long as we have it at the right height so they can reach 2 up, we can dig out any crap that falls in the way automatically. But excellent. Get back here. Make sure everything's being done. You should be busy building this system here. What are you doing, Ellie? These fish. They've all turned into tropical now because it's quite hot, this water. 42.8. We're slowly going to cool down the entire planet by running all the water through there and feeding it to our thimble reeds. I don't think this thimble reed is going to self-harvest. I'm not convinced it is. I still reckon they should have a harvesting machine of some description. Like a robo-miner that harvests crops automatically. But we've set this place up, and if we send a decent amount of berry sludge here to last them a very long time, one duplicant can quite happily live here. They'll have a bed, they'll have a telephone, they'll have a table, they'll have a toilet, and they'll be able to just survive here for indefinite. They'll have no reason to come outside down here when this is all done. I would like to dig it all out, but there's no real reason to, other than that you can. So why wouldn't you? 2 weeks ago I got a new computer that, oh wow, 1500 to 2000 USD. Oh nice. I am looking to, oh, this water level has risen, look at that. Above that, it was below that before. Interesting. Yeah, I think we will dig some more of this out. Just to make some more. You know, we can take all this lime home with us. And fossil. And then maybe actually move this pump right down to the bottom here somewhere. So it's like as far away as possible. Now that one's gone harvest ready and changing colour. I'm not sure this one's actually going to self-harvest. Interesting. I want to see if it does. I think some of them take like 6 to 8 cycles before they harvest themselves. Some of them never will, so I'm not entirely sure whether it will or not. I know the mushrooms do. It might also be a version of, you know, if we got a seed and got it modified, that might help as well. We need a bit of radiation on the case. Yeah, work your way through it, Ellie. You got the job. There's another little pocket of oxygen and a pocket of oxygen and some oxygen and some carbon dioxide. Oh yes, 3 screens at a time. That's nice because I thought I could do that on my computer, but it turns out when I plugged in the third one, it went, nope, sorry. You haven't got enough cores for this. You need more cores. It said I could plug in the third one if I got rid of the first one or the second. I was like, no, that's fine. I'll just use the 2. As when I first started streaming, I wasn't entirely sure how you only broadcast the bit that you want to broadcast. I was like very confused by that. So, yeah, I needed sort of multiple screens to sort of manage what I was doing. 6 cores. Yeah. My poor old computer can't handle it. Oh dear. This is weird. The more of this we're digging out and making more space, the higher the water level's going. That's odd. I'm confused. Let Ellie just build things, will you? Slow and steady. Are you off now? She's going to run along there and get some more. Should be plenty of iron there to build this bit with because that was all the way up to here. That was the original fire pole. It went all the way up here. So we put back to Lavini and check this out. This has now got a 10 tons of steel in it. We can drop that on the floor and the sweeper will start putting that in there. And it will start feeding along. And when it reaches this, that will then automatically send a a signal to say it doesn't have enough rad bolts anymore, and this will power on this system, start sending rad bolts to the interplanetary launcher. Not very efficient, but it works. Now we have a little pocket of carbon dioxide forming down here. That's going to be a problem. I was hoping most of it would get caught by this gas pump, but it appears to not be the case. What we may have to do is make a little loop system here with a very beginning game stuff, you know, where you get a carbon skimmer. Maybe not right in the corner, actually. Thought we got enough room for a ladder. And a sieve. No, a sieve, please, which will be... No, it's not a utility. Oh, I forgot about those things. Yeah. Place a... Do we need to make everything out of steel? No. Yeah, we will. It's fine. We're sending 10 tons over. And then a little bit of... Power wouldn't go astray, would it? And a little bit of liquid pipage. And we will go out of that one into there. And out of that one into there. There we go, and we've got this cooling loop coming right past, so we can easily add some water to it. And that will just kill off any carbon dioxide that does happen to drop down here. Means I'll probably put another airflow tile here. So it's more likely to come here rather than down this side. I think we can get rid of this now and just clean off the top. I don't know whether to leave that water there or get rid of it. Into the rocket bed, Ellie. Good job. We'll be sending over some more steel. Let's just check the star map and see if anything's coming. I can see some coming already. That's brilliant. Well done, Ellie. You've done good things. Good things indeed. That's what happens when you open a screen and it covers up your game and you can't see what you're doing. There you go. Back. Okay. She sounds very happy, doesn't she? And she's dropping berry sludge all over the place, so she must be quite amused. You know when she's happy, when she starts dropping berry sludge everywhere. I was going to try and change these two tiles for insulated tiles, just to match this, but yeah, I don't want all this water flooding everywhere. I think we can do it if we do, say, do one side and do the other after that tile's been built. I'd like to bring this fire pole all the way down so whoever lives here can just come in here, harvest these and then go. Yeah, that's still not self-harvested, has it? I'm not convinced they do. I'll leave it a bit longer. But I don't think they self-harvest. I'll use a mode that will make dupes dig falling sand as well. Ah, our mod. Now I see a schedule. The schedules. Ellie is on the rocket shift, which I have increased. Normally the rocket shift just has like 2 down slots because they're on a rocket. They don't really need much. But it's pretty similar to the one for the other place, but I decided to separate it and give her own rocket shift. Power it up. Oh, do we have any sand here? That would be a question. I believe we do. We have sand here. We're gonna build that. We'll need sand. Ah. And sand. That'll be right up here, won't it? Yeah. It seems to put it in different places each time. Each screen you look at is in another place. Dirt and clay. Filtration medium. Oh yes, we got 49,000 tons of it. Okay, good. That's perfect. Build that one in. If you're watching this later on YouTube, then please consider dropping a like and a subscribe if you can. That'd be awesome. Watching this later on the VODs. Hello, perhaps you can join me live next time, which would be a lot easier if I had a schedule. So, keep saying that. I will have a schedule event. Oh no, that spilled over the top again. Look at that. Why did you do that for? Oh, man. Yes, yes, indeed. Trials and tribulations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we can dig this out. Deconstruct it. Get rid of that bit. Now give it more room to flow. Oh, because I changed this tile and it's changed the pressure somehow and made it pour over the edge. Now we've got water in here again. That's those 2 tiles. It's not a problem. We can put a mesh tiles there and mop it up. So this is all ready to go, huh? Oh, power-wise, we have to connect it in. What are we on? We've got quite a lot on this line, but it's good. It's good. Let's add a little bit of water. We'll steal it out of here. The dirty water would normally go through here, but in this situation, it actually... Will it go in? Yes. Oh, it's going the wrong way around. Oh, I expected it to flow. No, actually, that's correct. Yeah, no, you're right. The game is right and I am wrong. Let's just double check. Got a couple of packets in there to... That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We don't need any more than that. No. Actually, all of that can go back into this pipe. You can carry on flowing. That's plenty. And then we can reconnect that. Little closed loop system should keep us going. Oh, we might need one more packet of water then. I'm not sure. This thing needs filtration medium. That's why it's not running. Okay, good. You can run. I'll clear up any carbon dioxide that happens to come down this side. Awesome. And what next? We finished the fire pole. We have done the fire pole. That is what I wanted to get done today. This area is clear. We'll dig this patch out just to make sure that this area, plenty of space for the water to flow for a very long time to come. I thank you very much for watching. Thank you very, very much for joining me. And I will catch you next time. Cheers.